You guys read the title. Happy Saturday, first of all. Um, yeah, you read the title. Her constant need for validation, that constant and excessive need makes her very hard to date or even form a relationship with, right? That excessive need for validation from complete strangers online. And this is the craziest thing. The craziest, and you know what? This isn't just poking at young ladies because there's plenty of guys out there that have this problem too. It's not as exaggerated. It's not as bad. Not saying that it's not a problem in itself, but it's just not as exaggerated as a lot of these women, okay, or a lot of these young ladies that are completely and utterly addicted to getting those hearts and those thumbs up from complete strangers a lot of the times. A lot of the times, it's not even people they know, it's complete fucking strangers. Like, a lot of these chicks, these influencers, models, or what, God forbid, call them models because they're not models. Okay. Women on Vogue, women that walk the runway, that model for Gucci and Versace or whatever clothing or whatever. Those are models that have been on magazines and the big screens, not some broad that lives in a one bedroom apartment on an air mattress. Okay. But, you know, back to what I was saying, a lot of these chicks that have like 1,000 likes and hundreds of likes, they probably only know like 20 of those people, maybe 30, on the high end, or maybe let's say we're going into the high thousands. At most, she probably knows like 50 of them, for real. And most of them are just acquaintances or guys that just added her and she's using them for attention. But for the most part, a lot of these chicks get thousands and thousands or hundreds and hundreds of views, and they don't even know most of them. And that was something, I started realizing when social media first started to become really, really popular. I started being logical about it. I'm like, man, I want all because some of my videos on Instagram they have like 1,000 something views, right? And I'm like, most of these people don't even know me. As a matter of fact, only about a fraction of them know me. So the problem is, and that's not the problem in itself. Problem is that as men, biologically, okay, this is just how we're wired. We don't want a whole bunch of dudes or people in general to be looking at our chick all willy nilly, even if it's online or on social media, because she's gonna get DMs, right? And this is the thing. This is a huge problem that comes about when relationships are formed. Okay, when relationships are formed, y'all gotta excuse me. Uh, my freaking phone going off. I might have to take this call. So if you hear that vibrating, this is the problem that comes in when men are trying to form a relationship. It's like, bro, I don't want all of these folks looking at you all willy nilly because a lot of these chicks are hot headed loose wire. What's good with it? Real talk, yeah, man, it's real talk. Um, a lot of these, especially these modern feminist type of chicks, or liberal. I hate getting into politics, but it's like it's getting more and more obvious, right? These liberal type of chicks, they are so deep into this feminism bullshit that they wreck their own relationships. And they'll say something like, you're just being insecure. And at some point, obviously, as men, we got tired of it. We're like, man, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you think I'm insecure. I don't care if you think I'm being over the top or insecure. At least me, at least that's my case. I stopped giving a fuck. I stopped caring after a while. I'm like, I don't give a damn what this broad thinks. If she thinks I'm insecure, she can move around somewhere. And that's how it was for a long time with me. As soon as I seen that little, of course I would have my fun, but as soon as I saw that little feminism, liberal bullshit come out, where a lot of these chicks have this whole mentality of, I don't care about what the man thinks. I'm going to do what I want, no matter how scandalous, no matter how hoish it is. I started doing away with it, right? But I got off the topic here. But a lot of them will defend this behavior and try to defend this behavior like, oh, it's just, it's nothing and all that. When in all reality, it's a huge thing. Because men in the past, okay, and I know we shouldn't talk about the past, it's a new day and age, blah, 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 whatever the fuck. But back way before, and probably your grandpappy's time, if his wife was letting a whole bunch of random guys look at her and give her all this attention and all that, I mean, he will probably go upside her motherfucking head. And that's just for real, for real. Okay. I got the keys. I got the keys. Had a chick call me insecure because I wouldn't date a girl that does OnlyFans. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, this is the level of entitlement, and this is why a lot of these chicks are single as hell, claiming that they want to be. No chick wants to be single until her old age. I don't care how much they try to sell you this whole I'm happy and I don't need a man bullshit. None of them want to be single in their old age. Okay? None of them. No chick wants to get passed around like a blunt and up until their old age, and no man take them seriously. But with the social media validation, that's really what's going to end up happening. Because a lot of these young ladies, they don't know that they're bringing on their own demise. Okay? They're bringing on their own demise by letting their need for social media validation override them. Okay? Letting the need for social media validation override their common sense. True, side note, we are almost twins. LL, we got to be doppelgangers. I got the keys. We might, hey man, I get compared to a lot of people. I don't know how you look like, but you must pull a lot of hoes there. Nah, I'm just I'm kidding. But hey man, that's what's up. Shout out to my doppelgangers, because I've had quite a few of them in my life. Like, man, that guy so and so looks like you. I'm like, does he? Anyway, but and it's crazy. It's crazy because, like I said, the evil of social media has such a grip, and I feel hypocritical. I'll be the first to admit it. I feel hypocritical because YouTube is a form of social media, okay? But it can be turned into a business and it could be monetized as it is right now. But a lot of these chicks don't even give a damn about monetization. They just care. They don't see it as a business. They just want the attention, right? But the evil grip of social media and the way that it's designed to get people hooked, kind of like heroin, is It's strong. The grip is extremely strong, and I've stated this before on other videos. Social media is a woman's domain. You guys gotta understand it's not ours. Some fellas killing it, hell yeah. And fellas on off the cuff here, if you guys were smart about social media, you would get in on it for some kind of monetization, whether it's a YouTube channel or whatever. Okay, but for the most part, it's a woman's domain, and they capitalize on it mostly because men are just naturally fucking thirsty. Okay, naturally because men are just thirsty, and we're the main ones that are falling for thirst traps and all that kind of stuff. It's too easy for them. So they see that, and the people that created social media, they know this. They know, they study humans. They know us more than we know ourselves. These algorithms know us more than we know ourselves. And a lot, social media and the need for attention from these women gets them caught up a lot. It causes problems in relationship. Men be causing the problem too. If we don't give them attention, they wouldn't make the money. Facts. Facts. Like I just said, men are a huge problem. And OnlyFans, I don't know if you guys heard of this. My YouTube channel, I get recommendations. I don't know if you guys see I think her name is Bonnie Blue. She's been popping up on my YouTube. I watch a lot of conservative type of channels. So this type of stuff is gonna pop up. She got banned on OnlyFans because she was gonna do something so outrageous, and I don't know what it is. I forgot. Something completely gross. Even OnlyFans banned her. Even like if OnlyFans bans you, that's how bad. It's pretty bad when OnlyFans bans you from doing something. I mean, you have to be a complete degenerate. But is it for money? Yeah, it is. But number one is these girls do it for attention. It gets so bad that they will do anything for that attention, even if it means their self-respect. Girls post all this BS and follow guys, etc., but they still think about their ex, even if they were the one who left their man. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. And see, here's the reason why men don't subconsciously, we don't like girls with high body counts. Is because the more guys she's been with, of course she's gonna develop emotional attachment. Okay? Of course. And this is another huge thing. A lot of these folk, men and women, okay? Even I'm talking to you fellas, y'all think sex is a harmless act, and when you walk away from it, you walk away from it scot-free. Let me tell you, let me clue you guys in, men and women. Sex is one of the most powerful, energetic type of activities that you can do ever. That's why there's whole industries geared towards sex. You make human life with sex. So for you guys to foolishly think that sex is just a casual, I hate when they put casual with it. For you guys to think it's casual is a complete, you're doing yourself an injustice, especially a lot of these young ladies. And yes, back to the whole ex thing. She's bound to get feelings for these guys, or for even whether it's 1 or 20, whatever. And yes, she's going to think about her ex. It even happens to men too. How many of you guys, as men, I'm going to just, as a side note real quick, broke up with a chick and you were messed up over it for almost years? Come on, please don't give me this fake alpha stuff. Oh, I'm a man. I have no emotions. Stop that. Guys saying that on these YouTube streets are some of them behind closed doors are some of the most emotional. Okay. It happens to all of us. But with women, it's pretty bad when they're hung up on that X. You know, you don't even have to have sex with a woman to have an imprint on them. You can do other physical things and it gave you an emotional roller coaster. Yeah. Yeah. But let's be honest, sex is the quickest way. Okay. But hot-headed loose wire, all them soul ties. Yeah, for sure. And this is the thing with attention on social media. It is so easy. Temptation, we all get carried away by temptation. And imagine a woman, right, getting her DMs flooded by all of these guys. And I know what someone is thinking. She's using all those guys for attention. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True. But for you to think that attractive guys that she finds attractive aren't sliding in her DMs is a fallacy, right? And just imagine you as a man. You're getting your DMs flooded by all of these chicks. You don't think you're gonna find at least one of them attractive, right? So imagine a lot of these young ladies and they open themselves up for that. And I'm not just gonna completely blame social media and take accountability from them because they're accountable as well. They need to be accountable for that crap too. Okay. They need to be accountable. They came in, oh, it's just social media and I didn't really mean it. You know, the old excuse of I was drunk and I didn't mean it. Nah, 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 nah. No, no, you did it. You got to own up to it. And all of these factors, all of these strangers giving her likes and validation, giving her, and let's get one thing straight. If a woman is really down for you, if she's really with you, she's not going to care about all that BS. Okay. But let's just be honest. A lot of these modern chicks, they have no respect for men. So they don't care to get their DMs flooded. They don't care about random guys liking their shit. They embrace, they welcome it. Okay, they welcome it. And this causes a lot of problems, especially if she has a mindset of you can't tell me what to do, even though we're in a relationship. Especially if she has that type of mindset, which a lot of women do. Oh, you're just insecure. You're insecure. All these guys are DMing me and giving me likes and all that shit. You know? Girls know most guys just want one thing. Exactly. Exactly. And they know this. They're not stupid. Stupid. Sounded British there for a quick second. They're not stupid. Fucking cunts. Right? They're not stupid. They know what these guys want. They know what we want. They're like, oh no, it's not like that. Yes, it is like that. But the validation and attention is so strong, they don't care. Okay. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I might get on another one. Got to take an important call. So unfortunately, I had to cut this one off. But I might do another one. So if you want to catch part 2 of this mug, it might come out in a little bit, okay? Anyway, stay tuned.